three things: elbow, hip, and my groin, my hip, right into his hip. Knees pinch. I am pinching his leg so he cannot move it, and my head goes into his shoulder. Now here I am. He can't hurt me, but I can do a lot to him. Go ahead and move around there. Try to get out of it. See? Okay. So we're going to just practice this. Get your partner. One person is going to go like this, make a huge haymaker. That's going to come in, hands. I want his hands like this. See this? My heart, his hands, and his head. In that order. My heart, not up top, not below, right here. Then, whatever punch he feels and grabs my elbow and takes this around my hip and clinches. This is on my hip. Hip. Great. His head is in my shoulder. He's pinching my leg. I'm trying to get out, and he is holding me here, and then he can go ahead and toss. Okay? Don't worry about the toss. If you know the toss, if you know the single leg, if you know the body fold takedown, play with it. But the main thing I want you to do is if someone comes at you with a haymaker, your instinct has got to be in. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, you watch old matches of Hoist Gracie, here's what they do. And you'll see he will run people to the wall. In every fight, that's how the Gracies are taught. Run them over. This is the same. You need to build that instinct. Someone comes at you with a punch, you come right in. Right. Look that way. Pinch his neck, his leg. Instinct. That's what we're building here. So you don't have to think. Someone messes with you, you go right in, clinch. It's part of my nature. So let's make it yours. Let's do this. Stand up. Let's get a little sweat going. Now, of course, you're never going to do a haymaker. You guys are martial artists, but most people who punch in the real world, who are angry and pissed off at a bar or a sporting event or a funeral or a wedding, punch like this. So pretend like you're an idiot, but yeah. Good. Right in. Wrap this hand. And this underneath.
The easiest one is the fold.
Bring your feet around.
Just fold them down to the ground.
Leg with your knees.
Right. That's the easiest one.
This head is on this side. No, the head. Face this way. Now you. Hold it. Pinch your knees. Pinch your knees together. Hold here. Hold here. You try to get out. You hold.
So grab the arm that's punched at you. Find the elbow. Swing around. Put the other hand on his hip.
Leg comes out, then you throw.
Try to get an underhook if at all possible. Yeah, try to get an underhook.
If you don't know the throw, don't do the throw.
Now, this hand needs to be on his elbow because you need to hold the elbow. This is on his hip, a little bit down. Control his hip, right? Pinch the leg, right? And now, yeah, fold them this way, right? And you dump them on the ground, right?
You're using your head to drive.
Yeah, your head becomes another arm, right? To push.
Keep everything going.
No, I mean, if it's here, you're just going to punch me in my face, right? I have to keep it here. Yeah.
Just block it.
Forearm, forearm to forearm.
Head on his shoulder.
Look
the other
at
way?
me,
Go
right?
that way.
Bring him in tight. The easiest one is to fold
Right over his leg.
and fold him back this way. Turn him and fold him this way. So you got to pinch his leg so he can't move.
Drop down. Pick up his leg.
Pinch him and fold him. Use your head to push him and fold him over.
Pick her up. The point is, you have options.
You don't want your elbow to bend out.
Yeah, keep your elbow in tight.
Okay, yeah, but that's not, yeah, right on the other way. No, that's which is fine.
Ready?
Two haymakers. I was about to see a Rocky scene.
Yeah, no, double knockout.
The other arm. The other arm.
Arm. Control his other. Yeah, his forearm.
Cover your head like this.
Okay.
Not with this.
With open palms.
That one's going to be a lot.
This hand
On your shoulder.
This hand grabs the hip here.
Try to move around.
Pinch your knees.
Mike, you're going to swing over to this side. Yeah, you're going to swing over to this side.
The hand forward. Scoot through the opponent. You're going to come around
What you
here.
wanna feel?
But the point is to
Take
avoid
this one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it in close. I want it
Go ahead, you want me to try to you and you
So,
really
it's
right
medium.
over the elbow.
This one elbow, you can.
Yeah, so it's that hand. Grab the elbow.
Pull in here.
Yeah, that's right.
As I pull the hip in, I'm gonna pull it over his head.
Then you try to do your break. Yeah, break.
What's important is that hand is
No,
hold.
you're
Keeping that's the easiest one. You're using leverage.
So I'll pull this in, right?
Pull this in. See, now that I have, if there's space here, you can stand up. So I'm gonna pull this in. As I get my head even across, and now I'm gonna use my head. That's it.
Here, this hand under, so this hand gets wrapped.
If I let it, you don't want to start the flow, because you might pull it in tight, fold him, bend him over his head, come around.
Keep this on, right here.
Yeah.
Take your head down. Now feel
Yeah.
over blocking my leg.
As you're here, this one goes over and this one goes under.
Forcing my shoulder this way. This is the fold. So if you keep going, you will fold
Picture
it
the
over
elbow
to the ground. That's
across
your
your
side.
Get the elbow right, right?
Pinch his
The
legs.
one behind. The one behind, yeah. That's what allows you to.
Now, use your
disrupt the
head,
hip.
Part of the moves.
pull this in.
Today is not about what people want. It's about
You're driving the head to the shoulder. So
That's
that's
it.
wrap under.
So
Wrap the elbow.
I'm here, right? Then I have to.
That's it. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do the same thing from the ground. All right.
No, no, to the,
Hey guys, we're gonna move on, all right? Let's move on. Same thing from the ground. So we're on the ground, we're in guard. You're in my guard. Guys, this is the full guard. This is one of the most important moves in jiu-jitsu. A lot of fights start from here. This is kind of a neutral spot. If I had a gi on and he had clothing on, I'm in the advantage. In no gi and fights, it's similar because he can hit me and stuff. But this is going to be called the punch block defense. So when he tries to punch me, I swim and I overhook. Generally, I overhook and I grab his head and I'm here. So what I'm trying to do is go to one side, block a hand, overhook, overhook. I grab his neck, I pull him in, and my head is on that side. Now, my legs are tied. Now, he really can't hit me. That's it. See? So this is a safe position. If you're ever here, all you gotta do is, see with my legs, I can move him. That's why guard is so good. I can control with my legs and my hip where he goes. So I want to come and bring him into me, overhook, over his neck, and head tight. Okay? That's it. From there's many things, but the point is, he can hit me right here. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, I bring him in, and I want to overhook. Overhook, over the neck, guard. Make sense? Let's practice that for like 30 seconds, like 2 times each, and then we'll move on, okay? Because the next things are arm lock, triangle choke. After this, we got an elevator sweep. So we have 3 fun things after this. Let's do this for 2 seconds, and then we'll move on. Time flies when you're regimented class, huh?
Guys, reverse that.
Reverse, no. Here, I'll reverse that.
Guard, right? So yeah.
so if he throws a punch at
See
you,
this? Now, the guard.
I want
You're actually in the advantageous position. You can submit me here. I can't really submit you, but you can control me. So with your legs, put me that way. Put me that way. That way. Yeah. See what I mean? You can control me. So if I start to do this with your legs,
But
overhook
it's the thing
overhook my
is,
legs. Just get over right there. That's it.
it's
And
here
just
and then
clasp
and then
my
I
arm
would like
on my
try
neck.
to,
So he goes and throws a punch at me.
and I have hands as well. So
I wrap one over.
it's actually
Shield.
I'm
I'm gonna try to get out and
If I can bring my hands together, even better.
Right?
So now try to do something. Right? I'm gonna bring it in nice and
For me to
tight.
get out, I have to do
So the main thing is, the punch that's coming at,
Like-
think about doing like a Bill style, right? So
It's
the
not
Bill
like
style,
Yeah, like right
Make
here.
sense?
wrap it.
Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah,
You're gonna do it to me
Over
and
the
then you can do
head.
it to each other. So you
If
know,
I can get my hands
Yeah,
together,
yeah.
great, but if you're looking up, like bring
Have
the
you ever
guard,
been in guard
And
before?
what's
just
and
put a
what's-
smother, let him touch me
Okay.
anymore.
You're on your back.
Right? Bring him in close so you can't punch.
If your
So
legs are
it's
not
Bill style,
tight,
gotta put it wing chun. Bill style, wrap. Bill style, wrap. Pull him in.
That's your guard. Okay, so I control it now. you want to keep them tight. Okay, you want a high guard. This is low on my back. Get your feet high up. Yeah. That is much better control. High up on my back.
You can wrap this arm around it so you can't back his
The
elbow.
tighter this guard is going to be. And I'm stuck. You're manipulating that with your legs.
Okay, you see this? Yeah, you can move me. You can move me.
You don't need to control me.
Okay,
Wrap it up.
Now really, pull me that way.
together.
Push me away. Side.
There you go.
Okay?
And now,
This is guard. Very effective. I'm going to try to come down on you.
Just be aware that
Swim.
right now you're
You're
just in a skull position.
Right.
You're not
Just
doing
by
it.
yourself. Come in tight, your head right here.
this hand that way.
And pull me in. Okay. Overhead my hands like
really
this.
want to do this.
Me.
Bring him in tight.
So you want your head in this, nice and tight. Right?
Yeah, and then get rid of all, yeah. And now, see, now you have,
Yeah, we're gonna go over that.
And now basically, right,
there you go.
oh, that's playing dirty. But yeah, see, that's how it goes, right?
Yep. Good, very good.
But if you can,
10 seconds, guys. We're going to move on to arm locks and triangle chokes.
that's what you want. Yeah. That's what you
You
want.
transitioned over, actually you inverted, and then you went and got
You're
the.
playing heel upside. I'm with the rear mind disadvantage here, right? Like I have to
So take a few seconds, mark your papers, and then we're going to move on to the next.
All right, guys. Next we have,
So yeah, that's the
yay, straight arm lock from mount. Straight arm lock from mount. Okay. Who here is new to arm locks? Anybody brand fresh new to arm locks? Y'all know a little bit about arm locks. Perfect.
Everybody's here has done at least a standing arm bar.
Okay.
And
Good.
standing, I guess.
You mean like one of these, like,
Yeah, we've all done
Okay.
those and.
okay. On the ground, on the mount. The arm bar, I'm going to simplify it for you guys. All I'm doing is rotating around his heart, okay? So look, I'm isolating one arm. Okay, I'll wait till it goes ready now.
So the Witch Hunt guy, I'm gonna chain punch you, right?
Right. No. I'm gonna take his wrist. I'm just gonna take his wrist and just connect him to my body. Right? Just doesn't matter. Just point is I'm reducing his energy here. And I'm gonna pick one. So what I'm gonna do, remember S mount like this? Similar. Alright? I'm gonna come. I'm gonna put my foot by his head. I find this to be easier. Some people do arm bars like this. I don't like a whole lot of movement. I'm a lazy old jiu-jitsu guy. I have a very lazy game, no energy. So I'm going to show you the most least energy intensive arm bar there is. Foot up. Okay? By his head. This is the arm. All I do is I'm trying to fish for like underneath his elbow. And now I'm going to lean this way towards, see how his arm is facing this way? I lean towards his arm, step right over, and sit. Now when I sit right by his shoulder. I'm not sitting far away. I'm sitting right here, and I lift, I'm sitting right on his elbow, his shoulder. and look, I raise it up. See, I'm raising it off the ground. Now tapping hurts. Okay. I'm not even, look how much room I have. I'm not breaking it down here. If you're down here and he's not tapping, you're not doing it right. His elbow, this is the fulcrum that breaks. It's got to be past my hip. Most arm bars fail because his elbow was like down here. Okay? You need to be in. Like I said, space. The arm bar, you feel a white belt do an arm bar to you and a purple belt. It's a big difference in space. My head, my foot is right here by his neck. My butt is on the other side of his neck. I'm not like lazy like this. I'm like this. This is pinching. Flexing my foot, pinching my knees together. This is really tight. My core is super tight. I feel like I'm like, like your every core, your thighs, you're pulling. Okay, so again, I'm going to show the arm bar again from the other side. I'm going to show this side. So all I'm going to do is take my foot and just put it by his head and sit on it. Okay? Elbow. Now I'm going to lean this way just so I can get my foot off and put it the other side. I can break it here. I like this. But if you want, because when I sit, now I give him room. So I kind of prefer to like almost finish arm bars from like right here. You know, right here. Put it under my armpit. Okay. Guys, want to see that one more time? Do you have any questions, or can I see that one more time?
I'm gonna remember that.
Remember in mount, guys, we want to get our knees up. So from here, it's tough to do an arm bar. You can't. You can go Americana, but the arm bar is not here. Arm bar is now, everything is here. Arm bar is here. So I'm going to pick one. Right? And when I pick one, I like to take my leg and just wrap it like this. That's all I'm doing. Just take my knee, leave my knee right there. Just take my foot, put it by his ear. You can even put it on his face if you want. But the point is you get this, so you get your body ready. So again, here, right? 1, knees up. 2, the foot. 3, elbow. Lean. And when you feel like, time is about right, put your foot right over. Connect your feet. Tap. Okay? I generally, I don't like this, because I actually, when I'm mounted, I will bait an arm bar, wait till I do that, and then I roll up and escape. So I like to finish my arm bars with my weight on top of someone. You might have another jiu-jitsu guy come in and show you something completely different. But for me, I've always been unlucky because I take all the weight off of him. And now he can just come right up and defend. And for me, I will bait an arm bar for that precise moment I can escape. So that's why if you can stay on top of me, just do that. Like I said. Foot, lean, other foot. You can balance yourself. You can take your time here. Got the arm. It's mine. You can't do anything. I can break it here. I can sit back. So feel it out. Have fun. Then we'll do the triangle. All right, guys. If you have any questions, flag me down, or Carl, or Jeff.
Yeah, I definitely like this version better.
Falling?
Yeah.
No, the S mount version.
Oh, the S mount version.
Yeah. I think it's just tighter to
It's
get.
tighter,
Yeah.
and if you lose the armbar, you have all these other things.
I don't like that hop.
So you-
I don't like the hop.
I've never seen
I don't
it
do
really
that. I
work.
wait for the other guy to hop.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
run.
exactly.
And then,
I want to get closer.
which arm?
Yeah, look at way his palm needs to be up.
Closer. There you go.
Same as the foot, so it's this one, right?
Joseph, just have both your hands out. No. On his chest. Just be
Squeeze your.
up and
Yeah, you
out.
got to take it over your hip. So you're going to take it out this way.
And then,
That's the fulcrum.
No, other one now.
Pop your hips up.
Yep.
There
And
you
you're
go.
going to lean the way his hand is going. See this? You're going to kind of look this way. Lean towards me until it feels right for your other foot to go over his head. Yeah. And now you have his arm. Do whatever you want with it. I like to grab the wrist.
You got to turn it
And
the
see where
other
his fulcrum is? Just bend it right. Bend it till it's going to break. Yeah.
Pinch your knees.
And if you pinch your knees together, and if you need to, just lean back a little bit. Lean back. Yeah. Take his wrist down to the ground. His thumb should be Yeah, go here.
This one was supposed to be right here.
Okay. Now, take his hand.
All right, just take it over.
When
Right there.
Yeah, you should, yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that was right. All right. Sit back. I think you're going to break this elbow.
I think we do.
And you're going to break it. Lean back this way. Sit. Knees tight. Or feet in. Pinch your knees. And pull back here and then fall back. She's flexible. That was surreal. You're not getting it? It was an attack. When it's to you,
Don't get that way.
Okay, that way. Swing this leg over. And then back. No, don't sit over there. Stay still.
Am I supposed to fall off of you or?
You can if you're going to spin
You
around,
gotta balance yourself.
right?
This?
Yep.
Sit like
And pull him in tight. You got to pull this up, pull him in tight. Pull your feet to your right. There you go.
that way you won't.
Pull your feet close to your as close to your butt as you can, right? Pull this up, and now you're going to take this over your hip as you lean back.
You okay? Yeah, just you can go.
He'll be able to break.
Am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, two
two-handed?
hands. Yeah. Tap. There you go.
Okay, so I'm right here, right? I got my arms.
Yeah.
Over here, right?
Okay.
Franklin's
Foot by his head.
to his chest. Sit up.
Put your knee down on the ground. I like it down.
High mount. High mount. Knee under his arm.
So, but this, but that's why his chest is big. I'm not gonna be stable.
It's light, man. Make this hard.
Put one up.
Grab his,
Right.
his tricep. You're gonna go for this arm.
You just don't worry about one.
Lean. You gotta lean a little bit.
Yeah.
And now take your leg over his head.
So
Falling
like
off, and then
Over his
more
head.
fluid.
just this way.
And that way. Now you go.
Ah,
You go that way.
okay. Well,
Tight.
Oh, you're
actually moving.
Pinch your knees together, right?
And then just like over.
You alright?
And you take it over that. Yeah.
Like kind of think like
So try to keep your feet on the ground.
think almost like
Right, so-
baseball
Massage
slide.
it out. Okay.
So wherever I end up, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna squeeze you.
Not yet.
So if I get this right, I can armbar you.
You'll have to,
Right,
yeah.
I can get you. Right, good, yep, I can get you there. If
Over the hips.
If I don't, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come, but I need to pull you in.
But
See
it's
how
really
I'm
important
tight?
to get this
Palm
this
up,
where-
right?
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do the hips
over
down?
this hip.
I kind
Right?
of feel that I'm
So
unstable.
remember, the
Lean
hip
one
is a
leg-
full.
yeah, yeah. See how when
So,
you're
but I want to
leaning
keep
this
him
way,
tight.
allow
If
you to
there's
swing
space
this leg
here,
over,
he can
right?
do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm
I
gonna
think
pull him
pinching
in
this leg
and see I'm
under
squeezing
and
your body.
behind his
Yep.
shoulder.
Right, and then it's just a little pop.
So
So
lean
are
a
you
bit more.
actually
Take the
like
space out. When you're gonna drop down, you pull the arm all the way up and squeeze.
you're balancing on him using his arm, his own arm, right?
This way. The same direction as this arm. Yeah, now see how that releases that leg. Well, you gotta balance yourself, right? You gotta do it so that you're balanced.
Alright guys, let's move on. Triangle choke.
Oh, my favorite.
We're gonna cover this quickly because we've covered it before here. Actually, like the next few things, I think we've done a lot of.
Yeah, we've done.
Triangle, elevator, elbow escape, positional control, side. Okay. Guys, triangle. This is a lot of steps, so if this is new for you, just soak it in and Jeff can help you later with it. Alright. So the triangle. This is my favorite because for little guys and for people not as big and strong as everybody else, this is a great neutralizer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one hand, I'm going to stuff it between my legs. I'm going to hop my legs up and catch his head and his arm. Right? One head, one arm. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take his arm to the other side of me. If he's not letting you, you pop the hips up, shift it over as you fall down. Clasp. Now this is a lot like an arm bar, isn't it? That's here. But we're doing the triangle right now. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to grab my own shin, put my foot either on his hip or on the mat, and get perpendicular. My angle. Now my knee is right over his neck. Not like this. Right over his neck, and this knee is pinching his shoulder. Even though it's on the mat, even though my foot's on the hip, it's right here. It's not like this. It's like this, and I'm getting perpendicular. Finish my triangle. I lock my feet, I flex my feet. They're not lazy, they're flexed. And I pop my hips up, pulling his head. That's a choke. Okay? It's very effective. If you get someone in a triangle, 9 times out of 10 it's over. There are a few escapes, but this is probably the most effective moves in jiu-jitsu. So what I'm going to do is stuff one hand. There's plenty of ways to jump a triangle. You know, I can start putting my feet on my hips, climb, and go. The point is, get into this diamond position where I have one head and one arm. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, now my next goal, I'm completely squared up to him. My goal is to get this arm on that side. He's going to fight. If he knows what he's doing, he's not going to let me do that. He's going to keep his arm here. And then you can do other fun stuff like omoplatas and stuff. But
Which
for
if you
now,
were here on Wednesday, you would know how to do that.
so let's say you want the triangle. Get it on the other side. Plenty of ways to do it. My favorite actually is to, like, he'll rarely have it on the mat. His hands will be on me, trying to push me away. I like to lift my hips, and then just, as I drop down, see, it's space. I am creating space for his hand to move by lifting, and then dropping real quick, and there it is. Pull him in, okay? I'm gonna keep this here. You know, some people like to hold it. I do. I like to hold it and pull to make sure it stays. And I grab my own shin, okay? Foot on the hip or the mat, perpendicular. Get my angle. Lock her up, pull the head, pop your hip. Okay? Questions, guys?
Pretty complicated.
What was that popping sound?
No, that was me tapping.
Okay.
It was my neck.
That's something you really need to learn. Something hurts,
You
you
tap.
tap. You tap on your
I
partner,
thought
you
it was
tap on
him
the mat.
actually
And you
popping
say
his
tap.
head.
No.
That's what he said.
You can
popping.
tap, you can say the word tap, you can flail your feet, you can scream. Just do something other than continue
And
fighting.
usually when you're getting choked, you can't really scream.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
tap.
yeah.
You
You
can
have
tap
the
your
habit
foot.
of tapping.
So.
Because I didn't see him tap, so you said pop your hip, and I thought you actually did that.
No, I meant lift your hip to the. See what I'm trying to do. This is the choke. What I'm trying to do is this. Hold on, before you're in here, this space between my legs is where the choke happens. As I decrease that space, that's where his neck is. So all I'm doing is taking this and making it smaller. That's what you do in jiu-jitsu. Same with the choke. You take someone, you make them smaller. So what I'm trying to do is take this here and make this smaller. Great. Now he has less space here. Less space. No space. Really no space.
Tap. See, always tap and tap
We'll I'll walk around. Go ahead, try it. This is a fun one.
That's what I was doing here.
Okay. So first, take a hand. I'm going to talk it out so you guys all know
Get
together.
me in guard. Get
Take
me in
a
guard
hand.
first. Get me in guard first.
Wrap your legs around the guy. Wrap your legs. Take a hand. Grab both hands of your partner.
No, you're in guard.
You're in guard, buddy. Yeah. Feet in the middle, knees in the middle. Wrap it up. You control his hands.
What you want to do, like, let's,
And you're gonna take one hand.
Grab a hand.
One hand, stuff it through.
Push it.
Hold on.
Me and then
No, into his chest. Here's what I like. Grab both his wrists.
Come here. Come over this way.
Take the other one and shove it between your legs. So keep both your legs and wrap around his shoulder.
Got me in guard, right?
Like your leg, you have to raise. You have to move a little bit.
So,
Okay? I'm
you're gonna just take one of these hands, and you gotta pass it through your leg.
Now you're gonna take this,
Right?
put it on this side.
As you pass it through,
Great. Take this hand.
now,
you
need to get
grab his
there's
wrist
the
here.
same side that my arm
this
is.
hand here. This hand.
You need to get to
Grab this shin.
We're gonna get.
And now you're gonna take this
Now
foot
you're going
from the
to
mat.
You're going to take this one. You're going to take this foot.
Yeah.
Close to my hip. Close to my
Now,
hip as you
wrap the
slide
leg
yourself.
over this leg.
So slide yourself with this arm the same direction as this arm, but your body that same direction.
Pop your hips up and squeeze.
Yeah. You'll see. Let go.
there a leg specific?
Let this
Smaller.
Like this.
To angle
Under the
yeah.
Knee.
Like
Not
this.
the
Now,
cap.
as you do that, this
My
leg
ass
should
is
be
so
driving
Sorry.
Okay.
Go back.
more perpendicular
I got it reversed.
to the shoulders. Okay, so turn yourself more.
So,
It'll
same
help you.
thing, boom, boom,
Just pull
boom.
light, let
Pass has to be across.
One of these on shoulder.
Let's go to the end. Let's go to the end result.
And use this to
This, the side with this one needs to come up
This.
over.
Yeah.
Arm. Let's do it on this
Now
arm.
take this leg, wrap it over the same.
So if I'm struggling.
All the way
I
at
can
the
get this
knee.
over.
All the way up the knee.
Yeah.
Off my
And you're
hip.
going to
Get yourself.
let
Let
your
your
guard. and
Now
you're
this
gonna
leg
hip
is
up.
up.
Pull his head down.
And wrap
Back over.
Yeah, hip up.
Put your foot in your
hip.
behind your knee.
So that you
No,
if this
head.
leg,
Before you,
I
once
forgot,
you
you didn't understand
you
that.
do that,
I could've, so I
hip
didn't.
up and then connect.
depending on which arm it is,
Girls should know this
the
one.
legs.
No.
This is a rate
So let
prevention
go.
technique.
Yeah, here. Try it. Here. Now
So the
hip
hardest
up.
part is
So you're
getting
in guard, so
the
you're up and
leg
up.
over. So that's why
Like
you
this.
push off the other hip and
Hip
kind of turn yourself.
Now
Wrap your legs.
get around.
Pull him tighter.
By doing.
Take hold of her wrist.
So remember,
Both
Yeah.
wrists.
Guard,
Okay,
right.
Stuff one.
Shut
Now
that
jump
up.
your legs.
Just pick an
Jump
arm.
your
You
legs.
got to split my arms first.
Wonderful.
Right, yeah, split.
Take this
One
one.
side, in, one side, yeah. One, pick one, and kind of stuff it.
Now,
Remember he was saying before,
This,
you want to
take this and shift your head.
then you need to get this
Now,
over my neck.
this is where the tough part comes in.
Right.
This foot on
So
the back,
you
on her
push
hip,
yourself,
and you
kind of
push
get yourself
yourself
over this way, right?
Yeah.
So now,
Okay.
this
Do
arm's
it a
here
couple
over here.
times. Yeah.
You can either pop it up, you get
Yeah.
across
Now,
the
when you feel right,
pop
just
your hip
this
up,
over this
whatever pop your
foot.
hip up.
If I just
my
do
arm
this,
over this
oh.
way. This one needs to be pushed.
At the knee.
Now,
At the knee. This is a triangle.
that leg needs to hook over.
More. No, no.
This
See?
foot
See
needs
where
to
your
come at
leg
the
is?
top, and your foot is behind that
It's really
leg.
this leg exercise that we've been doing.
This foot is behind that
turn
leg.
your shoulders going down.
And then you squeeze,
And this knee should be over this
push up in
hip.
an angle, and pull my head down.
Yes. Correcto.
You're here,
Hold
right?
and pop your hip.
What I'm gonna do, I'm going to take this arm, right? Okay? That, I mean, my legs.
I mean, you know, you do a lot of different things, where we're gonna go.
Your shoulder.
Right, so that's the first
Okay, so
part.
from here,
Right?
And
All right.
See how I turn to get the angle? Then I can pop up, throw this over.
Turn.
Once I have this,
You know, put this foot on the mat.
right?
see, like, I'm not
Here,
the side of you.
So the hardest part is as soon as I stuff this,
I'll go through real quick.
I'll either push over, see, I gotta get this angle.
Then,
Right?
this is what.
Because then even if I get this and this isn't over,
But.
I have something, and then I just will take this, and then once I put it over, that's it.
So,
Do it to me again.
But to actually get it very tight, you have to shift. Down. Because you won't be able to get it tight in front of you. There's still gonna be a little space.
Stuff it. As soon as you stuff it, that's gotta come up right. When you turn yourself right. Yeah,
It's
there
a
you
very
go.
important point.
Now, hook your legs. You gotta get this over. Cross me, right? Start squeezing.
Now,
Squeeze.
you just have to feel for it.
That's all right.
Over my head.
I'll put that as a line.
Okay.
Let's put it on the mat.
Cross, the arm goes across, right?
Yeah.
Get your feet on my shoulders. Your hands on my shoulders. And then push arm is here.
So that one
You
is
start
now,
with the triangle.
that's like, oh,
You need
no.
to have to drive the shoulders
That's
like
why
that.
you got stuff.
No, try it, pushing it away.
Get that.
By
2 more times each, guys, and then we're gonna move on, okay?
More.
We're gonna, Jeff, we're gonna skip the elevator suite. We'll probably do that last, just because it's a little, it's a butterfly suite. It's a little more complicated.
No.
But instead,
No.
there's elbow escape.
Parallel.
There's also side control positional. Which do you want to do first?
Okay, I'm gonna
Let's do side control.
Go on to something.
All right, guys.
You missed it. We need at least on side control.
All right, guys. We're gonna move on. If you need to know more about triangle, ask Jeff later in the week, or we're gonna come next. Now we're gonna talk about side control position. All right. This is a little bit different, probably a little more simpler for you guys. Basic wrestling. Jeff's on the ground. Cops use this all the time. Law enforcement. What I'm gonna do is side control is like this, right? I'm perpendicular. I'm gonna talk about different types of side control. One type of side control is the classic case of Gatami. All right. Generally, this is not that great from a jiu-jitsu standpoint. He has a lot of things to get out of this.